Hey everyone, thank you for watching my channel. So it's been a while, but I've been to LA recently, and so I was away for a couple of weeks, and then it took me a couple of weeks just to catch up with everything, because I've just recently finished a marketing course and I'm also working, and then I had sort of blogging stuff to catch up on, so it's been a little while. But I filmed a video today for you, and I'm also hoping to edit my video of whilst I was away in LA, so that you can see what we got up to. We had an amazing time. If you're interested in finding out more about my LA video, then check up on my channel over the next couple of weeks, and I hope to post it within that time. But for now, if you're interested in getting this makeup look, I filmed the whole tutorial for you, so just please keep watching. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate. I've got an angled eyebrow brush, which I use to apply the product and to underline my brows, which I'll show you in a moment. This one is slightly bigger, and I just use it to blend in the middle because I like it to be faded in the centre to look more natural. I also have this just to brush my brows into the right direction, and also if I get too much product in the centre, this really helps to help blend that bit. I've also got a small brush here that I use to apply my concealer or highlighter underneath my eyebrow to highlight the eyebrow bone. So first of all, I'm going to take the first brush that I mentioned. This one is actually from Lottie London. When using this product, it's really precise and it's really easy to use. So first off, I'm just going to underline my brow. So I'm leaving the centre of my eyebrow. I've just applied the product underneath as like an underline, and I'm just filling in the outer section of my brow. I'm just going to lightly use this brush just to brush the hairs in the centre of my brow upwards. I'm going to use my other eyebrow brush that I use just to blend in the centre, and I usually angle it that way and just gently pull the product up. So the underline that I've done, I'm going to gently pull from the top of the line upwards, if you see what I mean. So it literally only needs a tiny bit of blending in the centre. Then I'm going to go back to my original brush and just go over the line, the underline, with whatever's left on the brush. So it doesn't matter if you don't get your brows perfect, because then you're going to go in with a concealer or a highlighter and just underline the brow and make it a bit more defined and tidy up any areas that you need to. So I'll just show you how I do that. I'm using just a bit of a tester that I've got left, but generally I use a product that's slightly lighter than my foundation, just because I want it to highlight underneath my eyebrow on my eyebrow bone. So I'm just going to use a bit of my MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base, and I'm just using a very small amount because it does go a long way. And I'm just going to close my eyelid and put that as a base. Once that's been applied, I'm going to use my Bella Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I bought this when I was in California the other week. So it's got a range of different colours. You could get similar palettes online, so this one wasn't too expensive. It was about $20 or something, and I'm just going to use a natural colour shade out of this palette, and I'm just going to use this one here, and I'm going to apply it on my eyelid and heading up towards my eyebrow, so just like this. I'm now going to use my spectrum Spectrum Cosmetics blending brush, and this is in CO5. This is going to be my transition shade, so I am going to use an orangey colour here, and I'm just going to apply a bit of that onto my brush, and it's going to go in the crease of my eye. I'm then going to use the Spectrum Cosmetics A08 brush, and this is a blending brush. I'm going to go in with this sort of a reddy pink shade there, and I'm just going to apply a bit of that in my crease as well. So I want the outer corners and the inner quarters to look the darkest, so I'm just going to apply a bit more of the product to the outer corners, and I'm going to bring it across. And I'm just going to keep blending it. I'm going to go in with this darker shade here, and I'm just going to use another blending brush and apply that again in the crease of my eye. Then I'm going to get that same shade, and I'm just going to apply more of it on the inner corners and the on the outer corners, just to make those a bit more darker. I'm then just going to quickly go over it with my Spectrum A08 blending brush just one more time, just to make sure everything's all blended well. Then I'm going to take my MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and this one is in Chilled on Ice. I've not used this one before, although it does look like I have tried it before, but I don't remember using it before. But this one is a very light shimmery shade, and I'm just going to apply that in the centre of my eyelid. I'm then going to apply my eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and also my false lashes. Just applied my liquid eyeliner and also my false lashes. I've used the Novu Lashes Strip Lashes Volume/Style 1. These are my favourite style of lashes at the moment, and I've used this set multiple times and they're still usable, so they're high quality and they don't cost too much either. Get my NARS translucent crystal powder, and I'm just going to apply this to my highlighted areas. Now I'm just going to use the sort of lighter reddish shade that I used as my part of my transition shade in the crease, and I'm just going to apply a small amount to a small brush and go on my lower lash line. And then going to go into my MAC pot again, and just using a flat brush, just get a small amount of the product and put it on the centre of my lower lash line.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn.
Then I'm going to get my mascara and I'm just going to apply that now that my false lashes have dried.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for this I'm going to use my NARS contouring palette. As always, it's one of my favourites. I've got so many other contouring palettes and I just use NARS all the time. This is in Laguna, and I'm just going to go under my chin and really blend it. I've made a few mistakes sometimes where I don't blend it enough and I get a line of this shade underneath my chin, so you've really got to be careful. Then I'm going to do either sides of my chin. And I only apply a small amount at a time, and then you can really build it up if you need to. And I'm just going to go underneath my cheekbone. I always start at the top of my ear there and just do it on a sort of diag there. My baby hair always gets in the way at this point. Then I'm going to do the outer edges of my forehead. Again, my baby hair. Look how much of it. It's really annoying. And I mean, you can go over it and make it as dark as you want, but I usually just keep building it up until I'm happy with it. Then for my nose, I like to try and make it sort of streamlined. I'm going to try out my new blusher palette. I've not tried this yet. It's from Too Faced. When I was in America the other week, I went to their head office and they gave me loads of goodies to try out. And this Love Flush palette is full of loads of different shades. So for this one, I'm going to use it on another angle brush like this. And this is the Spectrum Cosmetics A05. I'm going to try How Deep Is Your Love, which is this one here. But I'm only going to apply it very lightly, so I'm just going to apply a bit of it to the brush. And I've also not used this before. This was also from Too Faced, and this is the Candlelight Highlighting Powder Duo, and it's in Warm. So this is what it looks like, and inside you get a couple of shades there. I'm going to apply my lipstick, so I am using MAC Cosmetics Deverish. This is the lip liner that I'm going to use. I'm just going to outline my lips.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening?
And then I'm going to go in with Brave. This is a matte lipstick. And I'm just going to cover the whole of my lips in this, basically.
Yeah.
And that is my look for today.